Week 4. Cybersecurity and Hybrid Warfare. Introduction. The transformation of warfare. The security environment of the 21st century has shifted from traditional warfare, centered on physical battlefields, to complex forms of conflict that incorporate cyberspace and the information domain. The rapid advancement of digital technologies and the expansion of global networks have enabled conflicts between states to occur without direct physical confrontation. Within this evolving context, the concept of hybrid warfare has emerged. Hybrid warfare refers to the integrated use of military force, cyber operations, information warfare, economic pressure, and political interference. It blurs the boundaries between war and peace and challenges traditional notions of deterrence. In particular, cyberspace has become a central battlefield due to its characteristics of anonymity, low cost, and high impact. B. Cyber deterrence. 1. Concept and characteristics. Cyber deterrence refers to strategies aimed at preventing adversaries from launching cyber attacks by discouraging such actions in advance. While traditional deterrence theory has been based on overwhelming retaliatory capabilities, especially nuclear weapons, this framework does not translate easily into the cyber domain. Cyber deterrence has several distinctive characteristics. Attribution problem. It is difficult to accurately identify the source of cyber attacks. Asymmetry. Even weaker states or non-state actors can inflict significant damage on stronger states. Persistent cyber attacks occur continuously, even outside of formal wartime conditions. 2. Types of deterrence strategies. Cyber deterrence can be broadly categorized into 2 types. Deterrence by denial. This strategy focuses on strengthening defensive capabilities to reduce the likelihood of successful attacks. Examples include enhancing network security and deploying AI-based intrusion detection systems. Deterrence by punishment. This approach imposes significant costs on adversaries in response to attacks. Examples include economic sanctions, diplomatic pressure, and retaliatory cyber operations. 3. Limitations. Cyber deterrence faces several structural limitations. Difficulty in attributing attacks. Challenges in ensuring proportional responses. Lack of established international norms. As a result, cyber deterrence is better understood as a form of risk management rather than absolute prevention. C. NATO Cyber Doctrine. 1. Militarization of cyberspace. In 2016, at the Warsaw Summit, NATO officially recognized cyberspace as a domain of operations. This designation placed cyberspace alongside land, sea, air, and space as a core operational environment. 2. Core principles. NATO's cyber doctrine is based on several key principles. Collective defense cyber attacks may trigger Article 5 of the NATO Treaty, invoking collective defense mechanisms. Resilience. Enhancing the ability of member states to protect critical infrastructure. Public-private partnership. Given that much of cyber infrastructure is privately owned, cooperation with the private sector is essential. 3. Cyber response structure. NATO operates various institutions to manage cyber defense. Cooperative Cyber Defense Center of Excellence, CCDCOE. NATO Computer Incident Response Capability, NCIRC. In addition, NATO has supported the development of the Tallinn Manual, which seeks to clarify how international law applies to cyber warfare. 4. Strategic implications. NATO's cyber doctrine extends beyond defense to include offensive cyber capabilities, which are essential for strengthening deterrence. D. Election interference and disinformation. 1. The rise of information warfare. In modern hybrid warfare, information warfare has become a central tool. Democratic elections, in particular, are considered vulnerable targets for external interference. 2. Key methods. Fake news, social media manipulation bots, and troll farms. Deepfake technology. These tools distort public perception and intensify societal divisions. 3 cases. Alleged interference in the 2016 U.S. presidential election. Russian influence operations in various European elections. These examples demonstrate that information warfare has evolved beyond traditional propaganda into a strategic weapon. 4. Countermeasures. Strengthening platform regulations. Promoting media literacy. Expanding international cooperation. However, balancing regulation with freedom of expression remains a significant challenge. F. Case study Russia-Ukraine cyber operations. 1. Background. The Russia-Ukraine conflict represents a prominent example of hybrid warfare, where cyber operations and information warfare are integrated with conventional military actions. 2. Major cyber attacks. Power grid attacks 2015, 2016 disruption of Ukraine's electricity supply, causing large-scale blackouts. NotPetya attack 2017A, global cyber attack disguised as ransomware. Attacks on government and financial systems since 2022 disabling. Ukrainian government websites at the onset of the war. 3 key characteristics. Simultaneous execution with military operations. Targeting of civilian infrastructure. Global spillover effects. These characteristics illustrate that cyber operations are not merely auxiliary tools, but central strategic instruments. 4. Ukraine's response. International cooperation U.S., EU, private sector, cloud-based data protection. Acceleration of digital transformation. Support from private companies such as Microsoft and Google. Highlights the growing importance of non-state actors in modern warfare. 5. Implication. Cyber warfare transcends national borders. Protection of civilian infrastructure is critical. Integrated responses combining cyber and information strategies are necessary. V. Conclusion. The future of cybersecurity. Cybersecurity and hybrid warfare have become central issues in contemporary international politics. Traditional security concepts based solely on military power are no longer sufficient. Instead, a comprehensive approach that integrates technology, information, and networks is required. Future developments in cybersecurity are likely to include strengthening AI-based cyber defense systems, establishing international norms and legal frameworks, expanding public-private partnerships, enhancing capabilities to counter information warfare. Ultimately, cyberspace is not merely a technical domain, but a strategic arena where political, economic, and social dynamics intersect. Therefore, states must develop holistic security strategies that incorporate not only technological capabilities, but also institutional frameworks, ethical considerations, and international cooperation.